look at this, man. Could we have a smaller venue for the Toronto International Film Festival?
Getting close with
man, oh man. It's like I felt like a bull for slaughter coming down. You know when they released the bulls at Pamplona, it's actually a little bit larger than they just made us walk through. I have not, sir.
Maybe one day.
But I might think about that one. It might be on the bucket list.
Tom, let me ask you a
After
question.
working with Hallie, I have very few things left on the bucket list.
Do you read the novel first, or did you read the script first for this one?
I had attempted to read the novel early on, and got up about halfway through the first journal of Aboard the Prophetess, and I said, I have other stuff to do, so I put it down. Then when the screenplay came my way again, and you go over, I read it probably 4 or 5 times trying to think, all right, the blueprint for this thing is a little confusing. Let me go and look at the actual building. And then reading the book, and then it just, my God, it read like Gone with the Wind. It read like any massive hot page turner that you'd ever come across.
So you made sense of it.
Oh God, yeah.
The description with us.
Well, it's about these 6 interlocking stories that examine the power of our own decisions. You're either on the side of goodness or either side of cruelty. You either take part in a great hopeful growth of the human condition, or you're trying to maintain the status quo and keep people enslaved. And by those decisions, there are consequences that stretch on and on into eternity.
It's very black and white.
It actually is very black and white, but everybody's like, I hear there's 6 stories, as though rules have never been broken before. Andy and Lana and Tom have broken some rules on every one of their movies, and you'll be fine. No one has to bring a pencil. No one has to keep notes. Just watch the movie and everything will be all right.
I thought I needed to take a pencil and take some notes for the trailer alone, but I'm looking forward to seeing the...
Well, at least the trailer, I love that they did that. That's an example of how the rules are being broken. Everybody says, oh, no, you got to have a 2.5-minute trailer, it's got to have a teaser, you got to show this, this, and this, and if you can have zombies, put zombies in it. And they just said, well, why don't we just put a 5-minute trailer out there? What's wrong with that? And it seemed to work out just fine and dandy. Thank you very much. 5 minute, almost a 6-minute trailer.
Before you go to Ben here, the theory of the movie is everything is connected. Is that your belief as well?
Well, I read history for pleasure, and I know that everything is connected. There's something that Alexander the Great did 2,000 years ago that we are still responding to. I'm just reading this Studs Terkel book, in which somebody says, the reason that we're all working 8-hour days right now is because back in the Haymarket riots in Chicago in the 1860s or whatever, somebody won the right in order for you to only work 8 hours, less than 14. So yes, without a doubt, everything is connected, and the words that are said and the actions of people either thousands of years ago or just what John Lennon wrote in 1969 still has great relevance and will have relevance for thousands and thousands of years.